Hello, this is Brian again. Well, so I'm following the ridge. Occasional traces of a very faint path. Don't really see much of one here now. So I've just been following the ridge. Really not much of a footpath over here. I've been climbing, and the bugs are getting bad again. They're getting very swarmed. They're getting very much in that swarm pattern. Ooh, it's getting hot over here. I have to get some shade. Getting closer, I think, to one of the first bumps of Kratka. Definitely a bit above 7190 right now. Whew. I don't know if you can hear that clacking sound. Really, it's very audible for me. Those are grasshoppers. Always up here in the San Gabriels. It's definitely warmer up here. I'm not sure what species of grasshopper does this. I don't know if the video will pick up the sound, but they're making their little clicking sounds everywhere. They're all over the place up here. So I think it's the largest concentration I've ever heard of them. Just constantly, ever listen to that? It has to be picking up on camera. I hope so. But I always see them. They're the ones that, when you're on trail, you'll hike, and you'll hear a clicking sound. Then the grasshopper will land in front of you. Then you'll step, and it'll hop off, and then land maybe about 15 feet in front. And then you'll come up to it again. It'll keep doing that a few times before it eventually just hops away onto the side. And this is definitely a very scenic way to get up Kratka Ridge. You're going to be having a lot of trees in your view, but for me, I always like the presence of the trees. I wonder if that's the first summit. I think this will be the second highest of it. I think what I want to do is kind of take a break. Tired, and it's definitely getting warm up here with the sun. And the bugs are really starting to trip right now. It's good views up here. Starting to open up. Just beware, there are a lot of trees here. For some people, like me, that's a good thing. Oh, here's the service road. Or another service road. You could probably take that down towards Vista Picnic area. Should more than likely be on the other side of that. That might be going over towards the eastern summit. So actually, since this is actually going to be the western summit, it's actually the lowest of the three. So I've kind of got my directions mixed up there. So you got a summit here that's just barely above 7,400. Then you get the 7,515 foot summit of Kratka Ridge, and then you get another 7,400 something foot summit, which is a little bit higher than this one. So from west to east, the first one's the lowest, the second one is the highest, which is the official peak of Kratka Ridge, and the third one's a little bit lower than that, but higher than this. I don't know if you can see it flying around. The grasshopper's clicking while flying. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but it kind of has like a yellowish silhouette. Trying to see if I can find a place to take a short break. I want to get something to drink. Look at this beautiful bifurcate Jeffrey pine. Wow, what a beautiful tree. Incredible, beautiful. So it works together to form this pretty decent sized trunk. It's not a very tall tree. It's probably only about 60 feet tall, but just the trunk on it, it's got those wide bark plates characteristic of mature Jeffrey pines, and a very, very strong vanilla smell. Yeah, this is predominantly here. You've seen a lot of my videos in the Angeles. Sugar pine, white fir, and Jeffrey pine. It's the magic three. Three of the most common trees here, or at least coniferous trees here in the Angeles National Forest. The San Gabriel Mountains portion of it would be Jeffrey pine, white fir, and sugar pine. Call it the triumvirate of beautiful trees here. So I'm gonna probably go sit on that log and bust out of water, so I can keep myself hydrated. Kind of a warm day today, but I mean, it's not really hot by any stretch. I mean, well, it wasn't really a hike. The last time I went out last week, August 24th, it was blazing hot. Of course, later in the afternoon, I was early middle part of the afternoon. I was, below 4,000 feet shooting video. So yeah, of course it's going to be hotter. Then I came up near this area, the Buckhorn area, and in a 7,500 foot spot, and shot some video around there. And of course, it was much nicer. Warm and a little sticky, but it was a lot nicer. But so I guess when I'm done, I'm just gonna keep going back up this. That should take me towards the first summit, or the western summit of Kratka. And so I'm still going up the western ridge. So if I said anything about going up the eastern ridge, I said that in error. So I've been going up the western ridge, and I'm gonna try to see if I can hit all three of the summits. Definitely want to hit at least the first one and the second one, maybe the third one. 7190 or 7160, I don't know if those are in the cards, but we'll see. I'll see you on the next clip pretty soon. Enjoy the shade, which feels really good right now.